Yo, test, test, test. That's crazy that I can't see my chat though. Like, alright. I know what I'm gonna have to do. Oh yeah, we live. I have to turn off these. Damn, how you turn these notifications? There we go. Boom. Get it out of there. Yo, I see my boy Neil first to jump on. What up, Brody? What up, Brody? Trying it a little different, man. Definitely used to the Instagram live. If there's a little delay, that's just kind of how it works with YouTube. Definitely used to the Instagram live vibes, but y'all wouldn't be able to see my screen. So, you know what I mean? Like, definitely, this is something I'm trying to get into. You feel me? So, late night meditation. It ain't late night, but every single Tuesday we gonna talk some sports, man. So we're just trying to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Getting into it on a daily basis in my little sports chat. You feel me? With family, with friends. And now trying to get on this late night meditation tip. I said, why not Tuesdays we talk some sports, man? You feel me? But what I'm going to definitely need is some engagement. The more people start to kind of tune into the live and all that, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's 2 or 3, 4, we're going to grow this thing. You know what I'm saying? The most important thing is that this is therapeutic for me. I hope it's therapeutic for you too. I ain't doing this for profit, man. I'm just having some fun. Just killing some time. So definitely let's get into some engagement. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, look, let's start it up, right? Obviously, I'm a Knicks fan, right? You can see by my Jalen Brunson jersey I got popping on over here. You feel me? So if we got to address that game yesterday. I don't know how many Knicks fans are gonna join this live, but that was an insane game, man. And honestly, you could look at it one or two ways, because you could look at it and say the Knicks played the worst defense I've ever seen, and we still pulled that game out. You know what I'm saying? Besides Dante locking down Halliburton, everybody else was just going crazy. The bench scored 46 points. You got this guy, Isaiah Jackson, looking like freaking, I don't know who he looking like Derek White out here, grabbing all the rebounds, the putbacks, making passes. This is a guy that's at best is a serviceable role player. He running around making us look crazy. You got T.J. McConnell. But like I was telling the people on Knicks Twitter, that's normal with T.J. McConnell. He normally does that in MSG. You know what I'm saying? He's that player that you hate him when he's not on your team, but you love him when he's on your team. You know what I'm saying? So he did what he always do at MSG. But at the end of the day, even though the Knicks played such bad defense, we was able to pull that win out. So I ain't mad at it. I'm going to say something that people don't want to hear. The refs blessed us yesterday, man. They really did. Whether you want to say or not that moving screen should have that illegal screen should have been called, definitely wasn't a legal screen. You know what I'm saying? Who remembers that UConn game when they did that at the end and everybody thought it was kind of cheating because it got Iowa into the finals? Similar, right? But one thing you can't argue about, that was not a kickball. The call earlier, that man's hand touched the ball. Feel me? So we got some whistles blown our way, but guess what? I'm not even mad at it, because we normally on the worst end of them calls, it'd be teams against us that be getting those calls. So I ain't even mad at it. I just hope the Knicks kind of learn their lessons and kind of turn it up. Now, if you look on the flip side of it, the Pacers could feel good because Halliburton only scored 6 points, and they only lost by what, 2-3 points. So that's another way to look at it. But anyway, I can't stand the Pacers. I hate the way they dress. The whole team, Halliburton's face is annoying. The way he talks is annoying. I'm hoping the Knicks sweep them. So that's that. All right, with that being said, let's get into some of these bookmarks, right? So the first thing that I bookmarked that caught my attention was this right here, right? ESPN's 20 most valuable players of the NBA playoffs. That's a fact. He really isn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? He think he is because that little weird push shot he got going on. He be hitting them, but Team USA choosing him over Brunson, I ain't never going to get it. And fellas, I'm going to ask y'all to do me a favor. If y'all know people who love to talk sports, just share the link. Just keep the link moving. Just chop it up. Like I told my boys when they've been asking me to do this since we had sponsorship in the studios, and I told my boys all the time, if, ladies is the one who moved the needles in this, right? And I told them, if you want me and Jay to talk sports, y'all got to hop on and y'all got to engage. Because we could do this all night. I ain't even get to the heated topic yet. I ain't even get to LeBron James. All you got to say is LeBron James. It's like a bat signal goes into the sky. Half the people hype, half the people ready to just tear the man down. But I'm saying, so share the link. Let's get more people on. I'm saying, let's get some guys on here. Some of our ladies, they know some sports too, so let's get them on here. Yeah, but like I was saying, how is it? I want y'all to see this real quick. I'm going to open this up. So, ESPN 20's most valuable players of the NBA playoffs. How in the world they got my man Jalen Brunson at number 15? Have you lost your mind? They got, look, I think the only people on here that should be on top of Jalen Brunson, if you ask me, would probably be Anthony Edwards. Nicola. But that's about it. How you have Franz Wagner on top of Jalen Brunson? How you have James Harden, who choked as he normally do in the closeout game? How you have Derek White? How you have Jalen Williams? You know what I'm saying? Like, and look at the disrespect. And then watch this now. When you scroll down, look at this man's stat line. 39 points, 2 rebounds, 13 assists. 47 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists. 40 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. 41, 3 and 12. 43, 6 and 6. This is the smallest player on the court. So again, you could jump in the comments and tell me if I'm bugging. How is 14 people more valuable in these playoffs than Jalen? He's literally the Knicks' entire offense. That's crazy to me. Like, that don't make no type of sense, man. So I just had to call that out because I feel like New Yorkers, you could be a fan of whatever team you want to be a fan of. Like, I know I got my boy in here. He's a Lakers fan. I know some people, they Warriors fans, whatever. But one thing, it'll be hard for you to argue with me about Knicks, the New York team, specifically the Knicks. They don't get no respect. People don't respect them. Y'all all see the broadcast. You got Shaq and Charles look visibly upset that the Knicks lost, catching little tudes. Like, what's your beef? In the Knicks Philly series, you got Shaq when they asked who's the second best team in the East. This man goes, I hate to say it, but the Knicks. What you mean you hate to say it? You a national analyst talking about you hate to say it, but the Knicks. You feel me? So look at that. LeBron James. We talking LeBron James for no reason. All right, I love it. But yeah, man, I'm just going through my Knicks talk because that ain't cool, man. I don't like the disrespect we get. But Jalen Brunson is an absolute superstar, and the world is going to see it. He's just going to continue to prove people wrong, and that's that. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got going on. Yo, tell me, y'all peeped this last night. Anybody who watched the game? Let me know if y'all can hear the audio.
So the Timberwolves, who have led by as many as 32.
Let's go Pacers. They won by luck. Bruh, what I would say, well, first of all, before I get to you, KD, did y'all realize that TNT played not like us going to a commercial. That's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful. If you a Drake fan tonight, you are very upset at that. How would they do that, yo? Yo, what's crazy about it? It's not like, I understand if it was LA playing or if it was the Clippers playing, because that's Cali. But it's Minnesota versus the Denver Nuggets, and they playing not like us. So obviously, whoever was producing the show is a Kendrick fan. That had me crying tears, like damn. And for those of y'all who didn't see it, go back into this channel. You can look at the reactions and the breakdown I did on the Drake and Kendrick beef. If you like me and you had too much going on to listen to all them tracks, don't worry, Dami got you. I'll wrap it up for you real nice so you can check it out. Yeah, KD, you arrived late. I'm not gonna say the Knicks won by luck. I ain't gonna say that. Feel me? But what I will say is that they did get some calls that went their way. But at the end of the day, they put themselves in a position to win by coming back the way they did. And to be honest, everybody crying for Obi Toppin because Obi Toppin left. Honestly, he was the beginning of the downfall last night when he had that dumbass foul before the ball was inbounded. That's what caused everything. They had 4 fouls, 1 foul away from the bonus before they even got to the halfway point. So if anything, you got to blame it on that. You can't really put that on talking about the Knicks won by luck. You feel me? So, hold on. On God, I'm waiting for the right person to get on here to start talking about LeBron James. The right 2 people. They already text me. They on their way. You feel me? In other news, Philadelphia 76ers are the favorites to land Jimmy Butler in a potential trade per at Bovada official. That would be crazy if Jimmy Butler ends up going back to the 76ers, man. How y'all feel about little Jimmy? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan because he talks too much trash about the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? That was a tough series in the playoffs. They won. You know what I'm saying? They ended up being a better team. I ain't gonna hold you. But this whole thing where Jimmy Butler is probably a fringe star at best, and then playoff Jimmy turn up, and then everybody act like he's the next best thing. Like, I agree with you. Philly ain't going nowhere. KD, Jimmy is not him, bro. How is Jimmy him? If to call somebody him, you gotta to call somebody him, you gotta name where he lands in the top 10. If I could name 10 other players that's better than him, he is not him. To LeBron James 6, how you know he's staying? Did you see? You saw how Pat Riley called him out, telling him to keep his mouth shut? My man was drunk. And you know what's so sad about little Jimmy? Yo, you a black man. That was beer in that cup. Y'all saw that video? Where he was talking to whoever put the microphone in his face, talk about, if I was playing, the Knicks would have lost, the Celtics would have lost, You know what I'm saying? Clearly can't hold his liquor. You drunk off a Fruit Brews? Come on, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But they saying 76ers, Pelicans, Brooklyn Nets, Sacramento Kings, Spurs, Los Angeles Lakers. You know you live when the Celtics and Cavs are playing, my guy. Bro, I don't care. Has any other name the Knicks or the Knicks? I don't care about the Cavs or the Celtics. The only thing I want to know about the Cavs is Spider Mitchell coming to the Knicks. I don't care about the Cavs and the Celtics. I'm saying if you want to watch the Cavs and the Celtics, turn it on. You could be on live and watch that game. You go and watch the Cavs get swept with a point differential of 100. You said name them. Some of them will be debatable. All right, no problem. That's easy. We talking just shooting guards, or we talking what we talking? We talking shooting guards, or we just talking in general better players? Because if we talking in general better players, that's easy. Jason Tatum is better. Jaylen Brown is better. Brunson is better. SGA is better. Pat love Jimmy. Yeah, how do I get this thing off the screen? Pat love Jimmy. Jimmy is competitive and the heart of the team. Yeah, Jimmy's competitive. I don't know about the heart of the team. I guess he is a leader, right? But Jimmy seems to have this characteristic where he goes to a place, he plays his heart out, but when things don't go his way, he start kind of acting like a baby. You feel me? You don't think Jaylen Brown is better than Jimmy Butler? If Jimmy was playing and healthy, it would have been a better series. I agree with that. And that's simply because Jimmy Butler's the best player on the team. That's a fact. Oh, nah, Neil, you bugging with that one, bro. Jaylen Brown is definitely. I'll tell you this much. One thing I could say about Jaylen Brown that I don't mess with, he clearly gets nervous in big spots. He's always missing free throws in big spots, and then his shot becomes suspect. But if you need somebody to go get a bucket, to dog to a bucket, you're giving that ball to Jaylen Brown. At least to me. Nah, I completely disagree. Listen, that's debatable. But if I'm going just off body of work and I'm looking at who really be getting into that lane and who be putting in that work, there's a reason why the Celtics gave Jaylen Brown $300 million. And there's a reason why Jimmy's on his 5th or 6th team. You feel me? But look at the screen right now. What team y'all think will make the most sense for Jimmy Butler to end up on? You got Philly. I don't really see. I mean, I could see it with Philly. Because honestly, Maxey is him. Maxey is better than Jimmy Butler. Maxey is him, and Maxey gonna need a new number 2. You feel me? Because Embiid, I'm telling you, as somebody who's also I've been suffering with meniscus issues my whole life. It don't get better. I've already done the surgery. It probably lasts for 2-3 years. It don't get better. And eventually, Maxey gonna need a new running mate. Tobias Harris, trash. I don't know how that man gets the contracts he gets. Oubre, whatever. That's a fact. I should have known, bro. But I think the Pelicans, yeah, I can see the Pelicans using a dude like Jimmy Butler. Because I think the Pelicans are a little too soft for me, bro. Besides Alvarado. Neil, you want Jimmy Butler on your Lakers? How you feel about that? I don't want him on the Knicks. Get that out of here. The Cavs, ain't nothing going to help them except LeBron James. LeBron James go back. The Hawks is an interesting one. Yo, Jay, you stupid. The Hawks is an interesting one because you can't win with Trae Young. Did you hear that Trae Young had interest in going to the Lakers and the Lakers like, nah, we good? You can't really win with Trae Young, man. Like, he's suspect on defense, and them half-court shots, is good box office, but don't really mean much. Anyway, I ain't spending too much time talking about Jimmy Butler. Let me go back. All right. I'm trying to hold off on this LeBron James talk. I'm trying to build a suspense. I know that's what everybody want to hear. Yo, how y'all feel about this right here? My man Austin Rivers. Lil Rivers. He said, I can take 30 players right now in the NBA and throw them in the NFL. You cannot take 30 NFL players and put them in the NBA. How y'all feel about that? If you asking me, he sounds crazy. He sounds absolutely crazy. NBA's better athletes, but it's kind of like Mike Tyson said. Everybody's tough until you get punched in the mouth. Making you a better athlete don't make you conditioned to take a tackle from a 300-pounder coming off the D-line. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I agree that NFL players could not play in the NBA. Yes, they're conditioned, but there's a lot of stops and starts. Where in the NBA's constant movement. But if you an NBA player, you got NBA players that be like, let me tell you what they call strong in the NBA. They be like, he's 6'7", 230 pounds. He's strong. Yo, I'm 252 pounds. You go to the NFL, a 6'7" linebacker is not 230 pounds. That man is going to fold you in half. Exactly. Shooting free throws. Yeah, that's a fact. It's going to be, everybody going to get found out. It's going to be flagrants. It's going to be triple technicals. Listen, NFL players damn sure can't go in the NBA, but NBA players can't go to the NFL. They just can't. Unless you playing flag football. Look how they hype up when they throw them long court passes and somebody catch it. How you gonna catch a 70-yard pass? How you doing that? I'm just saying. So I feel like Austin Rivers is just kind of chopping it up. And y'all want to hear something else too? Y'all want me to keep it a buck with y'all? NFL players are more swaggy. NFL players are way more swaggy than NBA players, if I'm being honest. You feel me? Like, NBA players, the new thing is dressing like their mom in the 60s. Whereas NFL players, they been on that swaggy tip. Hold on. So, that's that right there. All right, keeping it pushing. All right, now we got some LeBron James news. Javon, relax. Jay, relax. Everybody, relax. Feel me? It says, this is Brian Windhorst. Remember, Brian Windhorst, he said NBA. I hate this delay, man. I'm seeing these replies late. NBA got the drip. I mean, I guess if you call like the bell bottoms and the extra small shirts, but the NBA players, bro, they've been getting swaggy for a long time. With the suits, you have Von Miller. Y'all remember Von Miller? I think he just retired from where was he last? Nah, he won the championship with the Rams, with Buffalo. Von Miller used to come through swaggy. All of them do, to be honest. NBA players be doing too much. You know what I mean? But now we got some LeBron talk. Here we go. LeBron doesn't get involved in coaching hires for many, many years. Hold on. For many coaches, he's always taken a distance. Brian Windhorst. Now, I'm gonna start by saying this, right? We want to hear some parlay picks. Bro, I don't even bet. You want to go bet? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess go on FanDuel or go on something else. I don't do that, bro. You know that, bro. You know I'm a pussy when it comes to throwing my money away. But Brian Windhorst, one thing I would say about him, Brian Windhorst been following LeBron. He made his career following LeBron since he was in high school. So what do y'all think? Because I think Brian Windhorst is straight up lying. I do not believe that LeBron does not get involved in coaching hires. That don't even make no sense. Because you know how I know that's cap? You want to know how I know that's cap, that LeBron James don't get involved in coaching hires? Because if LeBron says he wants a coach to stay, guess what's going to happen? That coach is staying. So how he don't get involved in coaching hires? That's cap. You look at all the coaches this man has run through. You could drop it in the chat. I'm just going off head. David Blatt, Mike Brown, Tyronn Lue, Frank Vogel, now Darwin Ham. Who I'm missing? The only person who wasn't a victim of LeBron James is Eric Spoelstra, because Pat Riley don't play that. Nobody going to tell Pat Riley how to run his business. He going to do it his own way. Everybody else, they just bow down at the altar of LeBron. And don't get me wrong, I have major respect for LeBron. Some people in here think I'm a LeBron fan because of how much respect I have for him. But I'm also going to keep it a buck. LeBron get coaches fired. I didn't even know that. Well, but LeBron hasn't been on the Lakers for 6 years though. Didn't he join in 2019, 2020? And which coaches? I know Frank Vogel got clipped from the Lakers. Darwin Ham. Who was before Frank Vogel? That's the only ones I remember. So I don't know. I kind of feel like that's cap. Now I'm gonna stick on this LeBron James topic since we already kind of on the topic. Oh, we got to get to this right here. Yo, Jay, your boy Ben Simmons, bro. That man is a disgrace, bro. He's an embarrassment. I don't want to hear it. That man is a thief. Damn, where's that video at? Whatever, I can't find it, but we could chop it up. Y'all saw the video where LeBron James went in the huddle and was yelling at the coaches, "Give me the board, give me the board." This is where I run into my issues with LeBron James. Oh yeah, facts, Luke Walton. This is where I run into my issue with LeBron James, man. LeBron James be so fiending. And to me, LeBron James does it for show. It is not a coincidence. LeBron James be doing that joint on purpose. He knows all cameras is on him. He know all eyes on him, and he like to be that dude. But just claim it. Don't act humble when you're not humble. You over there, yo, what's good? You over there screaming. I'm not even talking about him grabbing the board. Let's talk about game 3 or 4 where he's throwing a tantrum like my son who's about to turn 1, jumping up and down because the coaches ain't listen to him and challenge. You don't do that when you that great. I get it. You passionate, but I don't know. I'm not into really showing up your coaches like that. Then you got the video Jay shared with me this morning where he's in the huddle. Give me the board. Give me the board. Eric Spoelstra would never. He would have rolled his eyes at LeBron like, nigga, play defense. How about that? Don't get me wrong. I do believe that NBA players like LeBron with high IQ that stars. Right, Javon. I'm getting into what you're saying. Is this delay? I promise you. I'm seeing these chats late, but I was just about to say I do agree that players asked to make the plays, right? Especially players with high IQ because they know better. They the floor generals, right? But my thing is, why you screaming, "Give me the board"? There's another way to do that. Like, if I'm a coach, bro, that's why I used to say all the time, I could never coach LeBron. You're not talking to me like that, bro. I don't care. I'd rather them clip me. And you know what? I guarantee you, because I could read people. Darwin Ham he probably quit more than he was fired. Darwin Ham is not about that life, bro. You could tell that's a strong black man. He don't play that. Dwayne Wade has said this in his interviews. And yes, he did it when he was in Miami. I'm sure he did it, but I'm sure he ain't do it like that. He not yelling at Eric Spoelstra, bro. He's just not doing it. I don't believe that. And I think a major reason why Darwin Ham was fired was because he said, I'm not putting up with this. LeBron's about to be damn near 40. He's part of the reason this team was put together. We not doing nothing. Then you got his boyfriend, Anthony Davis, accusing me of the reason why we lost on offense and defense. He not really trying to hear that. So he probably said, like, nah, I'm not trying to be yelled at on live TV. I do agree, yes, it does happen in an intense moment. But you missing my point. LeBron is always, you know how they say people are foul merchants looking for fouls? I feel like LeBron is an attention merchant. He always looking to show that he's that dude. That's really how I feel. Like he always trying to show like, yo, I'm that nigga, like, give me the board, give me the board. I don't know, but I do get your point, right? Like it gets really intense when in the heat of the moment you're trying to win a playoff game, especially when the Nuggets is handing you your lunch. No pun intended. when the Nuggets is taking your lunch money year after year after year. That's crazy. The Nuggets is like the new Chicago Bulls, and the Lakers is the Knicks in the 90s. Always getting stopped by Jordan and them. So that's crazy. But I really wasn't feeling that, man. There's better ways to handle that. Y'all, I thought this was pretty funny too. I don't know if y'all seen, there's a page, it's called Legends_NBA. And what they do is they get audio and they leak the audio of drama about to happen on the court or like things that you probably wouldn't necessarily hear. So the reason why this caught my attention, a lot of y'all probably don't notice who that man is because of the blonde, the honey blonde locks in his hair. He's wildin'. He's wildin'. That's the homie James Johnson. I don't know if y'all know, but James Johnson, I think 3-4 years ago, was voted the most dangerous man in the NBA. And they wasn't talking about basketball. by a panel of his peers. He was voted the most deadliest. Like, don't get into a fight with him in the NBA. Apparently, he is heavy into UFC. He will knock your ass out. He will put you in a chokehold as you'll wake up and forget your name and forget your date of birth. So, like, I get it. D-Lil, you from Compton and all that. You can talk that trash to Little Halliburton, but be careful when you're talking to James Johnson, because that man will make you regret everything you knew about life. Facts. I know you're right. He's a black belt. He's a black belt, and he's involved in UFC, so you got to come correct. Bobby Portis, them eyes ain't going to save you when that man smack them joints out your head. It ain't going to be sweet then. You feel me? I did have it right here. Let me see if we can hear it.
Listen, I got it. Hey, give me the board. Give me the board.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just watching it again, that's so corny. Like, the way LeBron moves is so corny to me. Like, you can tell he sees the camera there. Give me the board. I got it. I'm LeBron James. Don't get me wrong. It's crazy how LeBron James is the oldest player on that team, and he's the only person that I would trust with the ball in their hands at the end of that game. So that's a testament to him and his greatness. I ain't taking it away from him. I'm never taking that away from him. However, I feel like LeBron be just doing stuff for camera, man. I don't know. Going back to them Taco Tuesdays, that was always corny to me, but he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really gonna hold it against him. All right. Let's chop it up. I got a couple more things to run through. And again, thank you for everybody who's on the live. I see people hopping in and out. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I told everybody, you know what I'm saying? I would love to talk sports on a more consistent basis, but I'm only going to do that if I got the engagement. You feel me? Just put it on your calendars for now. Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. We're going to jump on. We're going to talk sports. We're going to chill. You feel me? So we going to do it like that for now. So just set it on your calendars. Share the link. We get more people on. We can start a whole movement, man. This could be our thing right here, talking these sports, right? But let's get into Ben Simmons. Yo, Jay. Yo, Nets fan. I don't even know which camera to look into. Yo, Nets fan. What's good with your boy Ben Simmons, bro? Your man Ben Simmons always conveniently got the worst back when it's time to play basketball. But yet, he'll be on YouTube running pickup games in the gym with other stars, wilding out, sweating bullets. And you got this man at the Met Gala fly from head to toe. Aren't you embarrassed, bro? Nah, honestly, yo, Jays, speak up for your man Ben Simmons, bro. Aren't you embarrassed? Nah, the fit is fire. Don't get me wrong. I dead was trying to say something about it, then I stopped. I'm like, bro, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. But I'm saying, if I was traded to the Nets on a max deal, not only did I do nothing with my time on the court except play a little defense, I have been unable to get on the court for 2 seasons now for back problems. You got Joel Embiid playing with Bell's palsy on 2 bad knees, on 1 bad leg, but Ben Simmons can't play because of back spasms? Come on, man. That's messed up. And now you got everybody on social media saying fire, what's his name? Sean Marks. Fire Sean Marks. I agree for one reason. He should have never let James Harden go. I was not doing it. Bro, you just force your way. Watch your mouth. Worry about your Knicks winning round 2. Bro, I love when you say that like that's it, like you making fun of me. Worry about my Knicks winning round 2. You said the same thing in round 1. I should have took your money when you told me you wanted to bet that the Knicks was going to lose. I should have took your lunch money, bro. Worry about my Knicks. The Nets is in Cancun on vacation with the Detroit Pistons, bro. So, yeah, I will worry about my Knicks in round 2. But what I'm saying is Ben Simmons is garbage, bro. He's trash. Bro, back spasms is no joke. I get that, but I don't get that. Embiid is going through way worse, but he put his team on his back. The man's face can't even stay still. I'm not even trying to be funny. That must be tough. That must be difficult. I was mad when everybody was making fun of him for keeping his face down during that press conference. You know what I'm saying? That man is really going through something, bro, and still says, you know what, after I'm on the court. Ben Simmons dress up like he thinks it's a fashion show with his big pants and little sweaters every night and just sit there courtside looking defiant. But you got the nerve to pop out to the Met Gala. If I'm a Nets fan, I'm disgusted. I'm utterly disgusted. The Knicks would never, you heard? The Knicks would never. Yo, Jay, the Knicks will never, bro. So this is embarrassing, bro. That's going to go down. I mean, the Nets, let's keep it a buck. I know the Knicks has been a dysfunctional team for a long time till recently. But the Nets, though, ever since that the Gerald Wallace and the Paul Pierce and stuff, they have been an absolute disgrace, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. All they trades ain't really pan out. You feel me? All they trades ain't really pan out. You let James Harden bully his way onto your team, then you let him bully his way out. I don't care if Kyrie's not playing. I just move heaven and earth to get you on my team. You talking about you want out? Nah, I'm sorry. Oh, you're not going to play? Sit your ass down. Either way, I'm not going to have you, whether I trade you or I sit you on the bench. Then we end up with this scrub. Now, do y'all see Embiid's pain? When Embiid got mad and started wilding on him and calling Ben Simmons out, he probably was dealing with this for a minute. What you think Draymond would do if he was on the Warriors? He would Jordan Poole that nigga right in the mouth. Jordan Poole that nigga pop. Yo, we trying to win here, bro. What are you talking about? Wearing them sweaters. He would have two-piece that nigga, man, Draymond. All right. I think we got... I'm not even going to talk on this, bro, because it's a new era, so people might not agree with me, but these new outfits right here, that these, I'll play it for y'all. That we... Neil, this is the drip you was talking about, bro. Come on, son. Come on, son. What is this? My man got on... My man Evan Turner got on a couch. He got on couch upholstery as a suit and some Frankenstein shoes. My man Obi Toppin looks like he just came from an S&M convention. What is this, bro? What is going on here? Yo, Halliburton, I don't know what to say about that video. Halliburton is a cornball. Halliburton is a cornball, bro. Why does he got that on, bro? Oh, God, somebody tell me why Halliburton got that on, bro. Yo, I'm utterly disgusted by this, bro. I'm utterly disgusted. All right, look, I'm a rock the shot. It's already 8:42. I'm going to just take this to 9 o'clock. I see people jumping in and out. I appreciate y'all. Look, I got some other stuff I bookmark I want to chop it up about. You feel me? While I have y'all attention. Y'all let me know. If y'all still trying to talk sports, just drop it in the chat. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man. But I'm going to go through these bookmarks. And see what we got going on. Now, matter of fact, let's do this. What they call it? I'm not trying to be that red card nigga. I think that's what they call it. But in 2024, it's always appropriate to see what's happening in this space right here. Let me see. Oh, tell me what y'all think about this. If y'all see my video from the other night, I had posted this up. It'll be dope to get some engagement with whoever's on here. Hold on, let me get to it. Where that shit at? It's probably in my bookmark somewhere. Right here. This is the first one. It says, Shorty said, 126 men have nutted in me prior to my relationship, and my man still loves me for me, a king. And then she posted later on in the comments, he just broke up with me, y'all won. So the way I looked at it is this, right? If she shouted him out, that means that at the time where she posted this, hold on, let me get my drink. At the time when she posted this, he must have known that his girl At least maybe he ain't know that 126 men nutted in her, but he knew 126 men slept with her. At the very least. Right? So she shouted him out, and then later on, he broke up with her. So I took this one of two ways. A, homie knew about it, but for whatever reason, he played the role of a simp, or maybe he's just one of those guys that don't really care about your past, and he was still rocking with her. But that don't mean he expected her to go on Twitter and broadcast that. His uncles and aunties might be following her. His friends might be following her. And she decided to post some joint like this. And I think he probably seen it. And then he broke up with her. What y'all think? Like first of all, is that still a thing? Like, are we still asking, if people still asking people about their body counts when they meet other people? Me, I doubt it. I feel like that's an issue happening where, like, a lot of conversations that need to be had at the start of relationships or anything, situationships, ain't really being had. And then situations like this happen. So I thought that was really interesting, man. But, you know what I'm saying? We keep it pushing. Let's check in and see what's going on. I love this Kobe picture right here. That's crazy. The NBA will not suspend Jamal Murray per at Shams Charania. If any of y'all seen what happened here, the Nuggets are clearly frustrated because Timberwolves is taking their lunch money, and Jamal Murray started acting a fool on the sidelines, throwing stuff on the court and all that. One thing we learned in these playoffs, if I'm going to keep it a buck, the NBA, I'm not going to go as far as to say that they script stuff. I'm not going to go that far and say, yo, they scripting stuff. However, what they showing is that they are very soft when it comes to doing what needs to be done. They are star-centric. They're going to give the star the benefit of a doubt and give that man a chance to shine. And that's absolutely wrong. Because what does that say to like Shaq calling? What does that say about the others? You know what I'm saying? So we held to a different standard than the NBA stars. And I get it. Stars is the one that sell tickets. So then what's the point of having rules? That's crazy to me. Oh. NBA insiders believe Donovan Mitchell has Miami high on his list of destinations. Wow. I feel like as a New Yorker, we swear everybody want to come to New York. We did know that 2 years ago, Donovan Mitchell had his heart set on coming to New York. But Utah was playing a game of chicken, and we lost. But yeah, man, I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. I think that was a nice little dialogue we had. Thank you for everybody who hopped on. I'm going to let y'all get back to y'all nights, the Celtics game, whatever. I know some of us got kids. We got kids to put to sleep. But, yo, put it on your calendar, man. Every Tuesday, if y'all got something y'all want to come on with, something y'all want to talk about, some type of sports, let me know, right? But on other days, we just chopping it up. We chopping it up about whatever. Y'all tell me. That's how we doing it. Y'all tell me. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's an early version of Late Night Meditation with Dami. Y'all have yourselves a very, very good night.